Hello, everybody. So now that some people have spent way too much time, myself included, making these Google Slides with the Bitmojis and gone all together crazy with what you're doing, people want to know how to embed it into Canvas. Well, it's actually relatively simple, and I'm going to show you how. So you have to have your Canvas page set up. So make sure that you know what page you're going to put it on. So in the case of this, I created a page that's called How to Embed in Google Slides so that you can see what it ends up looking like. So you go into that page and you'll see that right now it is blank. So I'm going to start by going over to my current affairs slides. And what you'll want to do is you're going to publish it to the web. So you pick this publish to the web. It'll default to link, but you want to select embed. And there's different sizes that you can go with. What I found is that the medium actually works nicely on Canvas. I played around with a couple different options, including the custom, and so far this one seems like the best, but I'll keep checking on that. That's going to generate this HTML text, which is just internet speak. And so then you copy that, Control C will do that. And you can check this box to require it to be only viewable by the people that are in your district account in our case, but I unchecked it because if a parent is using the Canvas app and wants to be able to view your page, having that unchecked allows the parent to see it. By publishing the Google Slides, they can just see it. Nobody can actually edit it. So once you've copied that, you go back over to your page and click Edit. Now, if you just paste the text right here, that's just pasting it into a text box. So I'm going to show you what happens when you do that. So then you just see the code. That's not what you want. So if you accidentally do that and you see this kind of text, then you know you made a mistake. So go back in and cut that out. Control X will cut. And what you want to do is use this HTML editor. Now, if you have other text on your page, hi, welcome to my class. Here are some links. And you have that there. When you click on the HTML editor, you're going to see that. And these tags that are in front and back of the text, the P shows as a new paragraph. That's when I press enter. And if you had a link and you had some other text, it would be there. So go ahead and just right after that, just hit Control V, paste that in there, and you click save and wait for it. There it is. Now you have your embedded Google Slides. Now, here's what's really neat is if you go back to the Google Slides, you don't actually edit this here. If you click it, you'll see that I have multiple slides that I've created, and they will cycle through about every three seconds. But I'm going to go back to the first one. If I go back to that actual slide, let's add another Bitmoji in here. So if you don't have the Bitmoji extension, just go to the Google Chrome web store and you can add that. You have to change the outfits on your phone or whatever device it is that you use that. So I'm going to go ahead and use this one. Now, if you click on it, it'll tell you to right click and choose copy. So if you right click, copy image, and then you come right back to your slide and you can paste it. So now there's not just one of me, there's two of me, which is incredibly scary. And let's just make it a mini me because that'll be even funnier. And we'll just have me, oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Undo that. I gotta get me back here. Actually, let's make it someone who's sitting. So someone asked, how do you get the certain people? So if you go into Bitmoji and you type pose, then you can get these little, posed Bitmojis. And so you get a bunch of different options that are more generic and they don't always have the text on them. So here's me trying to figure out how to do this e-learning thing. Now I don't have to save, I don't have to do anything. If I go back to my Canvas page, you'll see that it's not there. But if you refresh your Canvas page, there it is. So whatever you update in the Google Slides will automatically be there as long as it is embedded. Now, if you wanted to add text after this, so maybe you wanted some links or information below it, just go back in and you will see that that is right in there. Though what's tricky is that you're not going to be able to see a space to put your cursor in here. So a little trick, I learned this in my last college class back in 1996. We had to make a web page using HTML. I hated it. I wanted to graduate, but I'm thankful now that I had it. So you go back in to right here where it says HTML editor, and you find the end, the closing the paragraph tag for your embedding your code. And if you just hit enter, and you can just do these little carets, PP, that puts a new paragraph. And if you hit save, that didn't actually do anything. But if I go back, I should have just got out of the HTML editor. That's going to give you that space. So this starts a new paragraph. In the HTML editor. So enjoy, have fun, and that's how you do it.